The film is about the encounter between two women. One that is heavily pregnant, coming from a village in Morocco, that ends up in Casablanca and is sheltered by a woman that is a widow and struggles to survive and raise her 8-year-old daughter by herself. And how this encounter is going to change both of their destinies forever. I chose Casablanca because I live in Casablanca. I think it's a city that is extremely inspiring. I'm very inspired by the people I meet, by the energy of the city, by all its a beauty. It's a city that's very, very tough, very harsh, but at the same time you feel that there is a heart beating. It's really alive, and there is so many wonderful people that I've met in this city that just make me want to live there, talk about it, are an inspiration on an everyday basis. I actually met a woman like Samia, in her same situation. When I moved back from university 15 years ago, my parents had taken in a woman that came knocking on our door one day, and she was heavily pregnant. She said she was looking for work, but in reality she just needed shelter because she had nowhere to go. She had run off, and at that time, if you gave birth in a hospital, it was completely illegal. If you were unwed, they would call the police and take you. So my parents kept her with us until the moment she gave birth, and I experienced all of that until the moment she gave her child up for adoption a few days after the birth. So I grew attached to her, obviously, and her experience moved me deeply. And many years later, around 15 years later, when I got pregnant with my first child, which is almost 2 now, I realized what she had really experienced, because I realized what it was to become a mother and to have your own child move inside you and say to yourself that, well, you cannot keep him because he does not belong to you, because your society does not allow you to keep him. So that made me shudder, and that just, woke inside me this terrible need to tell her story. And that's how Adam started to take form.